How? How? Oh my god, I was muted. Okay, well. Anyway. Well, there was a muted slap. Oh man, I said so much during all that time. There was some lag issues, and I was talking about that. Oh man, okay, you know what? At least I caught it fast this time, I guess. Thanks to you guys, of course, but I was only muted for a minute. Demand a reslap. Slap. There we go. There's the reslap. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Why does this keep happening, dude? Okay, so, I mean, I kind of know why it keeps happening. When I restart my computer, it defaults mute. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It never used to do this. And all of a sudden, like, every single time. But it still... It doesn't register. Because I'll, like, restart my computer... And then, you know, as it's restarting, I'm up doing stuff, man. I'm not just sitting here like, oh, it's taking some time to restart. I mean, it doesn't take that long. It's not like, my computer ain't that bad, you know what I mean? But still, got like a minute. Get up, use the bathroom, whatever, right? Damn it. Okay. Anyway. And yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. A little bit of lag here tonight. I'm hoping it's not a persistent thing. Oh, come on. Comcast. I think it was kind of windy today, so I don't know, man. This stream is all kinds of garbage. Oh, man. This stream is all kinds of garbage, guys. I'm so sorry. I was muted. Now it's lagging. Ugh. Worst stream 2021 right here. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try to do some stuff before everything just breaks or something. I don't know. Anyway, in addition to static sending over a bug, Taylor Bost also sent over a bug. Also very quick, but not quite there. Almost. Saying no double slap. It was very close to a double slap. Red flame was between you guys. Absolute goober. I know. Come on, dude. I don't know. The lag is really bad tonight. Okay, well. Again, let's just hope it subsides, because there's nothing else we can do about it. Hooray, internet. Okay, anyway, let's get a tweet out. Dearest yet Marvel Champions. Was it you that hit my mute button again? Nice prank, but don't do it. But stop doing that. There we go. Yes. Oh no. Leave. Okay. Was it you that hit my mutant button again? Nice prank, but stop doing that. Tweet. Okay. What's up, everybody? Eric Nelson sending over to saying, hey, BG just clocked off at 51 hours for this week, so that means I have worked 104 hours in the last 13 days. But thankfully, I'm finally getting a day off. Eric Nelson, dang, dude. They are overworking you. But, hey, man, get that OT. Enjoy the time off while you can. Dang, man. Appreciate the 2, dude. Thank you very much. BG, when do we get to see another 6-star opening? You know, I've been thinking about that. Good question. Great question. Let's talk about it. BG, the side quests are so good this year. Between the Cav crystals, you get so many. And the 4-star shards for ISO, it's ridiculous. Worth every single piece of energy without question. Okay. Interesting. I gotta look at that. But okay, so here's the thing, guys. We're 30 days away. Do I just go? I probably just go. 30 days, that's a while, right? But there's a lot of good champions in here that I want. maybe not an absolute ton, but like Hercules, Penny, Spidey 2099. I really want these 3 champs quite a bit. And I mean, it's still a low chance that I'd pull them after they hit the basic, right? But hey, some chance better than no chance. I don't know. All right, Thomas Shaw, Tomas, I don't know if I'm saying Brian. There was some pretty devastating tornadoes in my area last night. I'm all good though. Check Twitter, please. Not tornado related. Oh man, I don't know if I'm happy that it's not tornado related or slightly sad. Obviously, good that there's no destruction to show, but you had me curious at tornado. Okay, let me see. What's up, man? My top 3 rows of 6 stars are rank 3 now. Defense lineup looking wild. What do we got? Dang, dude, this is a pretty good defensive lineup. We got 3 pretty strong Mystic defenders, I would say. Leading the charge, Man-Thing, of course. And then a couple of annoying Cosmics as well. It's not bad. Dang, dude. Yeah, the roster is looking good. It's looking real good, dude. This Maw, I'm telling you, dude. I would love to get that Maw right there. I would love to have him awakened. So much. So much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll probably pop the crystals open. I'll probably pop them. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pop them tomorrow. I was thinking maybe it'd be a good time to wait, though, since we're not that far away. And I do really want those 3 champs. But there's so many other champs that I want too that I don't know how much it actually matters. I mean, you got to be in it to win it. But at the same time, I do kind of just want to pop the 6 stars. So I'll get more 6-star shards, right? Are you talking about buying 6-star feature crystals? No. Oh, God, no. Absolutely not. I'm talking about waiting until those champs hit the basic in 30 days. Feature crystals. Oh, man. That's the first funny joke I've heard in here. Roger sent it over too, saying $20 if you go all in with the 6-star featured. Thanks, but no thanks. That ain't happening. You'd have to pay me $2,000 for that. Make that $20,000 because I don't want somebody somehow donating $2,000. This is the whole retweet situation again. $2 million and I'll pop feature crystals the rest of my life. It has to be 2 million, only 2 million. All right, but Roger, thank you for the 2 though. But nah, man, hell no. I need that basic life. Guy Garner sent an overbuck saying, BG, you forgot to say America Chavez and Overseer. You want those too, right? Right? I don't know, man. I wouldn't be mad at it if I pulled those champs. But I don't know if they really needed to be included in the conversation. So yeah. Guess what show I'm watching, Gooberface? Pixie Belle. If it ain't Clarissa Explains It All, then I don't care. It better be Clarissa Explains. If you say Golden Girls or I don't know, what other show? You tell me there's an I Love Lucy marathon on or something like that. Steatix sent it over too, saying I'm a huge fan of the featured, but no, don't save. Save? What's that? You said no, don't go for the featured and save. Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. No, I probably won't, man. I probably won't. I'll probably rip these things open tomorrow. Okay. I'm for sure not gonna save. I just realized why I'm not gonna save. It's the off season. So you'd open the crystals if Mr. Beast was in the stream. Yeah, dude, even Mr. Beast wouldn't send over 2 million. But anyway, here's the reason why I don't save. It's the off season, and I need to start playing with champs that are outside of my normal trio of champions that have a high likelihood of seeing some bans. I don't think like my entire I don't think like Doom, Torch, White Mags, I don't think those are the 3 champs that are going to get selected for a ban. But like, probably one of those champs. If not like 2 of those champs or something like that, right? So I got to start playing with champs that are not in that bunch. And I mean, level up is in a couple days. So yeah, whatever champ I pull, maybe I'll level them up. Maybe I'll start practicing with those champs, that kind of thing. We got a little bit of time before the actual season kicks in and the bans start and all that stuff. But that time will be up before you know it, especially with holidays and stuff like that. Did he answer me? Pixie Bell, of course I answered you. Every single one of your messages. You didn't answer me. That's what happened. Usually every time you've saved 6 stars till new featured came, you never pulled one of the champs you waited for. Facts. Is that a fact? I feel like it's worked out for me before. Maybe that's just worked out for like the 5-star though, and the 4-star. Because I remember waiting for those champs to hit the basic, and actually pulling those champs. It definitely wasn't an all the time thing. I mean, right now there's a 0% chance, and that percent chance only goes up to like, you know, specifically for these feature champions, it only goes up to like 1.5% or something like that, you know. It's really low, but it's infinitely higher than 0, right? So banning White Mags could actually be a good idea, for sure. I think we're going to see quite a bit of that. We'll see though. I don't know. I have a feeling that it's going to evolve a lot in the short term. I think it's going to take an entire season, maybe even 2 seasons of experimentation before like the bans level out and stuff like that. Speaking of leveling out, I don't want to jinx it, but I think my internet's leveled out. I don't think I'm getting any lag anymore, which, fingers crossed, stays that way. Isn't level up today? Not for Thronebreaker. It's event quest completion in the La Eh. So we've got hero use and then level up after that. It changes depending on your title. The order of I kind of wish it was just the same regardless of title. It's a little bit confusing, a little bit silly that it's not. I think it was just an accident that happened that way. But they should really like fix that, you know. Kind of silly. All right, though. Bryce Scott sent it over too. Bryce, thank you very much, saying, finally got my Abyss run done last night. Took me 1,400 units. Dude, that is nothing for an Abyss run. Nicely done, dude. 1,400 units. Not too shabby at all. Very nice. Sipo, have you seen the Psych fan question stream? Came out early today. Oh, no. If it's something that came out today, no, I haven't been on YouTube at all. Well, actually, technically, I did see one YouTube video. It was an MCOC one, though, not a Psych one. But it came out earlier today. Also, been a while, bud. How are you? I'm good, man. It has been a little while. I did see the Psych movie, which was great, by the way. But I didn't see any fan Q&A kind of thing. And assuming it was on YouTube, even if it was a stream, it wasn't on like Peacock or something like that. Eric Nelson sent over another 2 saying, would you rather spend 10,000 and get 2, or would you rather spend 15,000 and get Herc? 10,000 and get 2. Yeah, I don't even know if those numbers add up, because it'd be like 20,000 to get 2. But no, man, I listen, I want Hercules, but I'm gonna get him from the arena. It's okay. I need other champs too. Hercules is not the end all be all. It's like this with every featured crystal. There's always like 1, 2, maybe 3 really hype champs in that crystal if it's been like a good period of champ releases. And then some others that are like pretty good too, right? There's always a handful of champs in there. But yeah, there's a great deal more than a handful of champs that I want from the basic crystal as well. Odds wise, like the actual percentages, I don't know what it is. I was saying like 1.5% to pull one of these new champs in the basic. but it's a much higher percent than 1.5 to pull a champ that I actually want from the basic, so gotta go that way. Even if they were both the same cost, it would mathematically still be in my favor to go basic. That's how crazy it is that the feature costs 50% extra, in my opinion. Because even if they were both 10,000 units, like I would go featured if it only cost 10,000, because yeah, I mean, you know, I do want some of these newer, it would be fun to target the newer champs or whatever, but I'm just talking about like from a purely numbers perspective, it's even at equal cost, the basic crystal is mathematically better for me. Wait, did you send over another 2? You did send over another 2. Hold on, Eric Nelson. Doom, not 2. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. okay. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to pull Doom or Ibom out of the basic. That would be devastating. That would hurt quite a bit, for sure. And hey, it's bound to happen at some point. But I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. ABG, you got 5-star Angela yesterday. Is she good? Yeah, man. Angela's a great champion. Absolutely. Fairly simple to play. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get close to 2 bars of power. You want to throw your special one right before you get to 2 bars of power, and just keep doing that. If you keep doing that, you'll keep your Furies going. And she hits decently hard. She's got some decent utility. That's pretty much it. Her special hits for like nothing. That's kind of the only weird thing about Angela, I would say, is that her special, like even like a 6-star rank 3, Angela does like 11 damage on her special one. It's so dumb. But yeah. That depends on roster size and Sigil 2 BG. Yeah, of course. But I'm talking about for my roster specifically. The feature crystal, it's good for some people. Watching Clarissa Guberus Tangentus. Okay. Pixie Bell, that was my original guess. That's good. I really do want to watch the show now. It's been... like, I can honestly say that's one of the shows that I watched as a kid and never, ever went back to watch. Like, Pete and Pete? Dude, I watch Pete and Pete maybe like once or twice a year. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Actually watch that with a buddy of mine sometimes. Oh, man. What a ridiculous show that was. You know, Salute Your Shorts. Went back and watched some of these. Good old Zeke the Plumber from Are You Afraid? From Salute Your Shorts. Almost said Are You Afraid of the Dark because, well, it's a pretty scary episode. We really are Clarissa and Ferguson. I'm okay with that. Ferguson was cool as hell. Actually, I don't remember. He probably was not very cool. But anyway, Eric Nelson sent over another 2 saying, don't YouTube chat and drive, kids. Oh, dude. Yeah, don't do that for real. If that's what you're doing right now, if that's where that typo came from, save it. There'll be plenty of times where you're not driving that you could do that. No bueno, dude. But thank you for another 2. Eli with the 25 months. Eli, thank you, dude. Same member for 25 months. Nice. Well, finally Thronebreaker, rank 3 APOC. Hey, man, nice. That's a hell of a rank 3 to get Thronebreaker with, man. I use my APOC all the time. Very nice, very nice. Wait, what? Gus is in Are You Afraid of the Dark? Is he really? I'm gonna have to watch that episode at some point, man. I have to check that out. Alright, let's keep this grind going, though. Almost at 12 mil. Looking good. BG, if you could awaken in SIG 200 6-star Ibom or Cap IW, who would you pick? Ibom will affect Prestige, but only by 7 points. Have both of them at 565. Who's the better champ to invest in for the future? Oh, wow, man. That's a good question. Hard one to answer. My heart says Ibom, but I don't know, dude. I don't use Cap much, but I do really like having him at SIG 200. It is really nice to have the champ at SIG 200. I don't know. Oh boy. I would probably still go with Ibom. And here's why. The few times that I would want to use Cap IW, I think I would just turn to my 5-star and just be fine with it. I don't think there's any real need to have a 6-star rank 3 SIG 200 over a 5-star version, you know. Whereas Ibom, I don't use Ibom for every fight either, but I definitely use Ibom more, and his rank matters quite a bit more than the 5-star, because you could make the same argument like, well, Ibom as a 5-star is good enough too, right? Because most champions are that are 5-stars. But he benefits so much more from the additional rank because of willpower healing. So even though, like, let's say they were both rank 3 already and stuff too, I would still toss the SIGs into Ibom. Between those two, at least. I think there's other science champs that are more deserving of the SIG, so you also might not want to go all in if you're choosing to go with Ibom. And maybe save the bulk of your stones for a Thing or a Void or, some other champ. That's what I would do. I wouldn't necessarily go all in on either unless Ibom, like in my case, was a prestige champ and not just for 7 points. If it's just for 7 points, I wouldn't have taken him at SIG 200. I would have maybe left him at like 660 or something like that, It's good enough. But yeah, that's what I would do. Eric Nelson, dude, sending over another 2 saying, I drive for a living, I'll be fine. I'm thinking about the other people on the road, man. Most times people are fine, but, could be some unexpected, someone jumps out on the road or something like that. You never know. You never know, man. And like, the older you get, the more you'll realize, like, yeah, some things are really out of your control. It's probably best just to put the phone away, But, hey, man, I ain't your dad, so... I ain't gonna tell you exactly what to do. Just a little bit of advice. But alright, Dragon sending over Buck saying, BG, here's a question for you. The first round of the Claire Arena is on Christmas weekend. Well, Merry Christmas. I need her 6-star dupe. I want her duped and in my profile for prestige reasons. So, do I go for it? Oh, Dragon. Boy, that's... Alright, here's what I'll say. Claire, awesome. Getting the silver stars on her and in the profile, awesome. Family, more awesome. So I don't know if you are spending time with family over the holidays or something like that. If not, then yeah. It's like family, Claire, everything else. So if you're not spending time with or friends or whatever, right? Family or friends. But I would say not worth ruining the holidays for. There's almost nothing worth ruining the holidays for. But if you can somehow manage it, then yes. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. It's my first time seeing my family in 2 years, so I will not be grinding, but I would like to be. I think she's gonna be she already is so useful, but like, especially with people more than likely banning Doom instead of someone like Claire for war. I would love to have Claire to kind of replace Doom. And I'm not really going to have that option. Alright, Noah, though, sent it over Buck as well, saying, any tips for Variant 6? Joe, fix it. Like, who did you use? I thought I'd be able to Doom him. I was very wrong. I think that one, you just want to get him cornered and heavy attack him, if I'm not mistaken. I think I used Venom. I don't know if I have too much for Hold on, let's go pop in there real quick. I think I only fought that Joe Fix-It. I think I fought him a few times. I think I did a few paths, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could be. Wait, which... Is he not in this variant? Is he in this? Oh, whoops. Oh, my bad. I forgot they added another variant. I'm like, I thought it was the second to last one. It was, until they added the mercenary one. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I did a few paths of this quest. Not a ton, but I did a few. Okay, let's see. Madness, when triggering armor break debuff, villain attackers will also apply a passive power lock to defender. Yeah. And then Tyrant. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did is just got him cornered with heavy attacks, with Venom. I don't know if I have much for advice on how to fight him in any other way than that. Might have to go check out some videos if that's not working. I think Doom could do it too if you bring in the synergy for armor break. As long as you have that synergy. Should be okay, I think, right? I'm not 100% sure. If someone knows, put it in the chat. I don't know about your family, but I'd go for Claire. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's all the advice I got, unfortunately. It's been a long time since I did that fight, so I don't have anything else to say. But if anyone else has any kind of info, pop that in the chat. Wakanda King sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Wakanda Forever saying, hey, BG, pulls 5-star Professor X and 5-star Bishop. Nice pulls, dude. Very nice. Two good, two great champions. I was gonna say two good. But no, those champs are great. Still would, I mean, like Bishop, I'm probably gonna take him to rank 3. It's gonna be delayed. It's gonna be for solo competitive. I'm gonna wait on that one. Not bad as like a questing champion too, of course, but I think it'll be pretty good for the solo mode. And Professor X, dude, Professor X is a beast. That's a champ that I still don't have much experience with, but boy, I would like to. Would like to get that 6-star version of the champ. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. Congrats. Imagine Jim sending over 10. Is this gonna be a joke? Okay, Brian, answer my question or get my bad jokes. Okay, all right, dude, I'll answer. No need to threaten my life like that. Are you more excited for Toad or Sauron? What champion would you buff if you were in control and why? Favorite tech and why? Okay, Toad. I didn't even know that was his name. I watched the video, and he has like a really long tongue or whatever, right? That makes sense that his name's Toad. Toad, easily. Sauron, that's a name that I've heard before, and when talking to Maximus seemed really hyped for Sauron, so maybe that's the real character to be hyped about if you read the comics or something. But Toad, it's just a cool name. So that's really the reason why. I don't know, man. I've always liked Toad from, Mario and all that. Toads just in general are cool. Toad. As far as which buff, if I was in control, it's tough. Let me see. I think I would go with Electro. No. I take it back. I don't know. Maybe I would go with Electro. I didn't even realize I was fighting him. Man. man. I wish the mutant class wasn't stacked, because I want to say Storm. You know what? I'm still staying Storm. I don't care. I want OG Storm buffed, but I want her buffed in like a total rework, animation rework, everything kind of way. I want her to really control the weather and not just some, you know, lightning. I want her to have different weather elements. And I know we have Storm Pyramid X, who does a little bit better job with that, with like the, you know, the frost and the lightning and all that. But it's not the same. Storm Pyramid X, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would just say her even. Because I like Storm Pyramid X, but she's... like, okay, so either like a minor rework on Storm Pyramid X or a total complete overhaul of OG Storm. One of the Storms. That's why. And why? I just think they're cool. I always thought Storm was a cool character. I always thought controlling the elements the way that she does was a, you know, really cool idea for abilities. And yeah. Favorite tech? I was just saying the other night that the tech class for me is not the most interesting. My heart says Rocket, but he sucks. So yeah, I mean, he's high on the list of champs that I would want to see buffed. And hopefully he gets his buff too. He was my all-time favorite champ in the entire game when I was new. Right now though, it probably would be Nebula. It's funny that she's coming up next for me to fight with too. I think she's really cool. I haven't gotten a chance to play her that much even. But I like her abilities. So she might be my favorite. The tech champ I play the most has got to be Warlock. But I don't play any tech champion that much, to be honest. Even in, like, I used to use Warlock in War a bunch. But then I just started using Doom for everything. I mean, and Torch, of course, but... yeah, I don't even know at what point it happened, but like I haven't used Warlock in War for like 3 seasons now or something like that, and I used to take him like every other war. It was just easier with other champs. But yeah, those are all my answers. Do not tell a joke. I answered your questions. I complied with all the demands. It's a hostage negotiation. All right, easy, sending over $1 as well. Claire might be my second rank 4, and you're saying Ghost. Okay, those are for the tech question. Oh wait, did I already read those? Oh no, here we go. Big Papa Brain Daddy Car. Why does the trading have to be limited time? Like, what does Kablam get out of letting us turn 2 level 2 pots into a level 3? I don't get it. I don't know. Feels special, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a good question, but I mean, I think it's kind of just you're not supposed to. So it kind of feels like we're breaking the rules of the game by trading things in, and I guess they don't want that to be all the time, kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious what Kabam would say, what their reasoning would be, if it'd be something similar to what I said, or something entirely different. But that's what I imagine, at least. Is you're just not supposed to. Like, I don't know. It's not really a great answer, but that's all I could think of. Eric Nelson sent it over another 5 saying, if you want to, you could be my dad. Mine sucks, and I haven't seen him in 4 years. Oh, man. Well, that does suck. That's a bummer, dude. But I'm not looking to adopt. Unless you're ready to eat cereal with water. Nah, even then. Even then, I ain't looking to adopt. Oh, man. Anyway, Eric Nelson, thank you for the 5, dude. For another 5. Noah sent it over another $1 as well, saying, so I wailed out on Cyber Weekend to get Doom. Took him to 565, and I've never had a champ open up so many things for me. It's honestly insane the things that he trivializes. Yep. That's Doom. Welcome to the Doom Club, man. He's super, super strong. There's champions to this day where like I don't really know how to fight them, but I can get them in a Doom cycle and I'll just be okay from there. You know, APOC. I'm not great at fighting against APOC. You give me Doom, I'll never die. Easy. I don't even care what nodes you throw his way. I mean, actually, that's not even true. He was in the side quest last month, right? And I did die to him there. But I mean, come on, that was like a fairly stacked APOC, and you know, I was already using Doom all on the path and all that. But anyway. Carl Pimp, what up, dude? Sending over to them Canadian bucks saying, Tweety post when you have a minute. Okay. Carl Pimp, let me see what we got here. Hey, I'm now at 9 rank 3s. I have a free rank 3 gem that I'll probably use on Ghost, rank 1 at the moment. Okay. I have a tier 5 mutant that I need to use too. Who would you bring to rank 3 if it was your choice? Okay, so APOC is already rank 3, huh? I'm gonna say that would have been my choice. Do you run suicides? I think you run suicides. You don't get that number of units without running suicides, right? Just the PI of your champion seems fairly high as well. As long as you are running suicides, well, and as long as you have Sig stones to put into Omega Red, I mean, that's my answer. Oh, hold on though, you got Cable too. I didn't spot the Cable at first. I mean, let's just quickly talk about some of the other guys here. I mean, Namor, he's the prestige option. He's not a terrible champ, but I would only go Namor if you cared about prestige. Archangel is a great backup option, but at the same time, I don't think it's the most valuable rank up if you are running suicides. It'd be a great option if you're not running suicides. Cable, I mean, Cable might not be a bad one though, because you get to pair with APOC. The thing about Cable is, yeah, man, like the synergy boost that he gives to APOC, I value that so much. It's actually really nice. Like, I'll throw Cable on the team with APOC, and then I'll just keep playing APOC anyway, you know? But I would probably just say Omega Red still, with Cable being a close second and Archangel being a bit of a distant third. And yeah, Ghost would be a great rank up for the gem, so I can't think of anyone better than that for the gem. So that's what I would do. But it's tough, man. You could really... There's Red Mags in the last pick too. Who cares? No, I mean, of course, Red Mags is an amazing champion. But you're right, I didn't see this last pick. No, my answer stays the same though. Omega Red, he's just so good, dude. But again, if you don't have the Sig stones, then for sure go Cable. That's what I would do personally. But any of those, you can rank up any of those, and yeah, you'll be fine. Let's say that. You'll be better than fine. All those champs, so good. So we got mad about the gold boost, but where's the rioting over 1-star Steve's inability to arena? I demand riots. Can you not put him in the arena? I thought you could put him in the arena during the month that it came out. Maybe they fixed that though. Wakanda King sent it over buck saying Professor X and new Bishop was first time awakening. Okay. Well, that's cool, dude. Their awaken abilities. I mean, Bishop. I mean, neither champ needs to be awakened, I guess, but yeah, solid awaken abilities for both. I feel like Bishop, he really benefits from like a high Sig level to be like maximum levels of annoyance for anyone fighting him or something like that. But offensively, kind of is good to go at low Sigs even. You can put Steve in Catalyst arenas? Okay, okay. Don't underestimate Magneto. I mean, I would never, but compared to Omega Red, yeah, Omega Red. Steatic said at 05. Thank you, dude, saying of all my rank 3s, Omega Red is the most disappointing. Wow, I was hopeful his Sig ability scales better than it does. It doesn't. Makes me sad. He goes unplayed now. Very interesting, because I feel like if I had Omega Red at Sig 200, I would probably still be playing the champ all the time. I mean, and if I was running Suicides too. I'm not running Suicides at the moment, so of course I wouldn't play him, but that's interesting. I don't think it scales that poorly. It's not like a night and day difference, but most rank 3s are not. Let me see here. Okay. Let's see. So like rank 2, Sig 200. It's like 2100 damage. It's not just these death spores too. It's also like the death field that goes up as well. So 95 for each death spore on them, right? So multiply that number by 30, or we could just multiply the difference by 30. And then 2100. Okay, rank 3. Yeah, that's a pretty solid increase, man. I don't know, dude. That's almost a 20% increase, which, I mean, yeah, it's kind of the expected, usually about 20%. So what I say was like 95. So, whoops. It's like an additional 540 damage per second just from the death field, which is not always up, to be fair. Where's the... Okay, it also lowers their armor rating. That scales up too, right? 113. That probably doesn't move much. Yeah, that moves almost nothing at all. Okay. Interesting though, man. That's kind of surprising to me, because I could see myself playing the champ all the time. To be honest, I think I will go for Cable rank 3. Is the one I use more often in war and questing. Okay, fair enough. Okay, thanks for answering my question, but I lied. If you're playing MCOC on Nintendo and lost, would you ask for a Wii match? Jim, I can't believe you lied to me. And even more so, I can't believe that you told that joke. It rightfully got the tumbleweeds, because that was awful. Take the lap. Ugh, boo. IBG, can you check Twitter, please? King of Arenas. I sure can. Hold on. Let me see if I could find... Yeah. Here we go. The rich just gets richer. Got 156 million gold now. Jesus, dude. Well, I guess you're ready for the next time there's a trade-in. Gold for crystals. It'll be good to go. That's a lot of gold right there. Oh, damn. Look at the difference between rank 3 and rank 4. Okay, I will. And Static, thank you for another buck. Saw that message before that was sent in. But thank you. Let me see. Dude, I just looked up Omega Red and I was having trouble finding him. Okay, so rank 3, Sig 200. Okay, so 25, right? Rank 4. Yeah, that's pretty weak. That's only a little bit more than a 10%. I mean, is that how it is for all rank 3s to rank 4s? That does seem weak. Hold on. I'm looking at their attack values right now to see how the attack values scale. Let me look at Hercules. One of the most common rank 4s at the moment. 35. Is that the same scaling? I think that is the same scaling without busting out a calculator. The increase in attack. God, man, they're not really like these champs don't go up much in power. Let me see, 59th percentile, and still 59th percentile. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's just how it is for all champions, I guess. There's not a huge difference between. Now look at the change as a 5-star. Yeah, I mean the 5-star, they were more impactful for sure, without a doubt. Like the 5-star difference in just pure stats that they went up, it was definitely a lot more. Like here's the, well, like the rank 3, 1072, going to 1444. Yeah, that was definitely. Yeah, it's a much more significant increase, but it all has to do like this number right here. It's a derivative of their attack here. It just comes directly from Omega Red's attack. It doesn't say it, but like under the hood, the coding for it, it's just like a percentage of the attack here. So it's not necessarily that Omega Red scales, like his Awaken ability scales poorly. It's more just a factor of none of these champions, their attack, it doesn't go up that much. Health-wise, there's still like a pretty sizable bump, I would say. A pretty decent noticeable bump in between those ranks, but yeah. Not. I think this is part of the problem where we've hit the ceiling in terms of champion power and stuff like that, from a rank up at least. And this is like the whole not going to 7 stars thing. It makes these rank ups a little less interesting in terms of raw power that you're gaining. All right, anyway. Imagine Jim sending over 10 saying, okay, thanks for humoring me. If you could play MCOC. Wait a minute. Is this the same joke that I just read? And booed you for and sent you on a lap for? If you could play MCOC on the Nintendo Switch and you lost, would you ask for a Wii match? First off, the Nintendo Switch is an entirely different system than the Nintendo Wii. Second, I'm gonna boo you again, dude. Don't think I won't boo you again. I'm even gonna. The tumbleweeds, they're coming back out. Boo, dude. Take a triple lap. It's like if we're playing Monopoly, and you just pulled the card to go directly to jail. I don't know how it's like that, but it is like that. Okay. Boo. Boo, Jim. Boo. But thank you for the 10. Very generous of you. Finally made it to a stream. Clams. Oh, man. I forgot about your profile picture. Welcome back. Maybe I'll take a moment to appreciate Cat Murdoch. Just came home to more stickers, and they genuinely brightened a crap day. Dude, hell yeah. Cat Murdoch is awesome. Alright, which arena do I go to from here? You know, actually, I wanted to look at the side quest that Dragon was talking about. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? No, I don't have any consoles. I got none. The last console I owned actually was a Nintendo Wii. I'm in the monthly event quest. What am I doing, dude? The gold quest. This is what I meant to look at here. Halls of Fortune. Okay, so it does cost energy. And wait a minute. Is there stuff like on the paths here? Dragon said it's 100% worth the energy, and I am a little bit low on gold, but that's only because I didn't pop open the gold crystals. I don't think I really care to do these quests if it does cost energy. If you have a Game Boy, I don't. The only thing I have is my phone and my PC. Okay, so yeah, this is purely just a gold quest, right? Maybe I'll do it. It's only 2 paths. I'll auto fight through here. Why not? I guess. Probably won't do it the other difficulties though. But all right. Accelerate. See, I don't know, over a buck. Oh, already answered your question. Accelerate. Yeah, man. No Game Boy, dude. Game Boy, like dude, played it all the time though, man. I never had the original Game Boy. I think that was just before my time, just barely. I played it still at like, you know, like my uncle had one or something like that. But I never had one of my own, but I did have like the Game Boy Pocket, and then the Game Boy Pocket Color, and Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, the DS, and yeah. And dude, the Zelda Link's Awakening, it's my favorite Zelda. Imagine BG playing Smash Bros with lags. Oh man, don't bring that up because I smoked him. It was embarrassing for him, honestly. He didn't even get a single stock off on me. No, he's probably a much better player than me, but I'll always hold that over him, man. The one and only time that we played, I smoked him on his own system. When is the special skip special button showing up? Don't know. More games on Game Boy though. Honestly, dude, I loved so many of them. I played some of the RPGs, a lot of like the ports, you know, the like the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior ports. I don't remember what they were called on Game Boy, but I remember playing Dragon Warrior on NES. That game was intense for like a little 3-year-old kid like me. Bunch of the Mario games, of course. Bomberman. The other Zelda games, the like Oracle of Seasons, Oracle of Ages, played both of those. I mean, of course, Pokemon. What are some of the other games, man? There was some really good ones for Game Boy Advance, like Golden Sun. Dude, Golden Sun was incredible. What else did I play? There was actually there was a James Bond 007 game that was actually so good, dude. It was really tough. Like, I had no idea what I was doing in it. I was maybe I don't know, it was maybe like 11 at the time when I was playing it. It was just like it was like an old Game Boy game, not even Game Boy Color, I don't think. And it had like some exploration puzzly type elements to it. I'm looking it up right now. This game was actually pretty cool, man. I never even beat it, but it was it looked like this. So you'd basically, you know, you'd like walk around and, oh man, this brings back some memories. The casino up here. Hell yeah, look at these graphics, baby. It was pretty cool, man. It was actually a pretty sick game. Dude, I just love this style of graphics right here, man. These tall ass fence posts or whatever they are. The houses that you go into. Oh man. Love it, dude. Golden Axe tangent coming? I don't think I had Golden Axe for Game Boy. Was it even on Game Boy? Because that was more of a Sega thing, I think. Was it exclusive to that system? I'm not sure. BG, if you haven't played... Oh, Noah, thank you for the buck, dude. Saying, BG, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, end the stream now. Go buy a Switch and play it. All right, see you later. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and I've never played another Zelda before it. Okay, I did play a little bit of Breath of the Wild. Not much. I played it for maybe like half an hour. It was cool. I would love to play it more, but yeah, don't have a Switch. And also, believe it or not, I'm actually a bigger fan of 2D games rather than like the 3D exploration style stuff. I would still play the hell out of that game and I would still love it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that game would ever be able to be my favorite Zelda game. I don't know if it could ever beat... I would say number 1 for me is Link's Awakening, and number 2, Link to the Past. Hey, is that a Last Zarnian that I see? What's up, Last Zarnian? Saying, hey, BG, did I ever tell you that the 7-year-old is a star mathlete? I don't think you have. Let me see. Today he told me how he developed a geometric formula for fitting his body perfectly into a locker. Wow, dude. That's impressive. That's impressive, man. It's not easy. There's usually like a shelf in there. Sometimes a hook that you have to watch out for. That takes some skill. Takes some talent right there, man. It's basically like, I mean, what did Bruce Lee say? Be like water? You got to be like water to be able to do that too, man. All right, Young MC sending over a buck saying, hey, BG, torn between 6-star Namor or Colossus to rank 3. Can bring either to Sig 200. Okay. I think I would have to go Namor. I think Colossus is the champion that you can use quest to quest more frequently than Namor. And if you're looking for that type of champ, well, then you go Colossus. Do not Sig 200 him, though. It's not worth it. Honestly, Sig 20 for Colossus is fine. A little bit higher is nice, too. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to have him Sig 40, Sig 60, something like that. But even Sig 20 for Colossus is fine. But if you were looking to dump Sig Stones in a champ, there's no way I'd be able to choose Colossus over Namor. And Namor, even though he's not the type of champ that I would necessarily use all the time, he's always going to be useful. Be like water, said BG to his milk. Wow. Oh my god. What you could do is this. If you wanted to, dude, look, this keeps happening, man. Whatever champ we're talking about, here they are. If you wanted to, you could actually like rank up Colossus first, since you'll probably end up using him more often, and then just hold the Sig Stones for when you're ready to rank up Namor. It might be the best approach to it. But like the Grandmaster's Gauntlet showed us Namor coming through again. Quests in Act 6 and Act 7. Just anytime there's a really annoying opponent. Dude, Namor's arms are pretty sweet looking. Like the armor, the little plating that he has over like his shoulders and arms and stuff like that. It's almost hard to look at because his nipples are right there in our faces, you know. But his arms, dude, something really cool about like the texture on it. I don't even know if you could tell if you're on like if you're watching the stream on your phone. I don't know how much it comes through, but it looks sweet. Anyway, yeah, that's what I would do. If you're set on, you know, taking someone to Sig 200 right now, I'd go Namor, but it might even be better just to rank up Colossus, save the Sig Stones for when you could eventually rank up Namor too, because you'll probably end up using Colossus more. Hi, do you like water? It's okay. What's a good Sig level for Angela? She has these breakpoints where, well, actually, first off, I should say she doesn't really necessarily need a high Sig level, depending on what your use of the champion is. But she kind of does need a high Sig level if you're trying to use her against things like Caustic Temper, maybe, where you're going to be dealing with debuffs a lot, and you kind of want her to be, you know, immune to that poison. Also, Odin helps to make it so that Angela doesn't need as high a Sig level, because her Sig, it's just for each buff on Angela, her opponent suffers the following: minus nullify and auto block ability accuracy, and minus damaging debuff duration. So I'd say there's these breakpoints with the champ that Like, okay, Sig 1, you would need 10 debuffs. I'm sorry, 10 buffs on yourself to essentially, you know, cap this out at 100%, right? But then, where is it? I mean, I'm not going to go through literally every single version of this, but 182. Oh, son of a, damn it, dude. Oh my god. 182. There we go. Okay, at Sig 182, you could see that you would only need 3 in order to have these capped out at 100%. So, you know, there's, I don't remember the exact numbers. I think like 58 is one of them. Close. Maybe it's 60 or something like that, where you'd only need 5, you know. Oh my god. Fumbling around here. Yeah, it's like 60 or whatever. So, I don't know. 60 feels like a pretty good spot because it's not that hard to get 5 buffs on yourself. But if you are using it for something like Alliance Quest and it's Caustic Temper and you can't bring in Odin for synergies or something like that, or Heimdall or any of those champs, then yeah, you are going to need her at a higher Sig level than that. I don't know if that exactly answered your question, but you can play around with that on Ant-May to see some of the other breakpoints. Chris Gonzalez sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying ABG, so I completed the solo event with the 6-star shards and was able to open 2 crystals. For the first one, I pulled Venom Pool, and the second, CGR. All right, couple good cosmics. Super hyped. Both I will definitely rank up. Okay. Chris, congrats, man. That's awesome, dude. Cantrell Childs sending over a buck saying, could you talk on or even make a video over 5s, 6s, giving more ISO than 4 stars? I see talking on forums, but I feel like Ibom overlooks it because it's not talked on bigger platforms. It definitely is. I know like Legacy has made a video on it in the past and stuff. I don't know if 5 and 6 stars necessarily need to give out more ISO though than 4 stars is the thing. Like, let's think about it like this. Okay, I mean, you know, on paper it seems pretty obvious. Like 2 stars or like 3 stars give more ISO than 2 stars, right? And then 4 stars give more ISO than 3 stars. So 5 stars, they should give more ISO than 4 stars too, right? And so on. And that's one way to increase ISO. Another way to increase ISO is just to give us more crystals. Straight up. Give us more crystals to open. And if you can increase ISO that way, well, like, what's better? Getting to open up more crystals to get 100 ISO bricks, or only opening up 1 crystal and like 1 dupe to get the same amount of those ISO bricks? Like, I'd rather Kabam just give out more 5-star shards. You know, rather than increase the ISO from the initial dupe. I'd rather just get to pop open more crystals, period. So yeah, that's why I've never really, you know, made a video talking about it. I did in the, what's it called, in like the state of the game video that I made like a few months ago. I did at the end of it include like a bunch of issues that the community's having with the game currently, and ISO was one of the most talked about things. And I can tell you for a fact, Kabam not only watched that video, but like, you know, specifically looked at what the community was saying, not just what I was saying. Like, they specifically, like, I tried to organize like a little bit of a top 10 sort of thing. Just like a loose top 10 of like community complaints that were sent over on Twitter, and ISO was in that top 10. Whether they do something about it or not, I mean, you know, that's on Kabam, but they're at least aware that people have ISO issues. I can tell you that much. So yeah, But that's my take on it, is like, yeah, it on paper, it does make sense to give more ISO bricks for the 5 and 6 star crystals for their dupes. But instead of just like getting one 5-star crystal to dupe a champ with, just give me 20,000 5-star shards. You know, that's way more fun to me. So, but dude, thank you very much for the buck. Is that a Bobbin in here? What's up, Bobbin? Everyone acting like mods are elected or something? What? He asked if we can vote to have me be a mod or not. Oh. What is going on? Hey, be in chat. Need some crucial info. Does Professor X need Awaken ability to be good? No. I think he's my only good 6-star. Bobbin, he does not. If you haven't seen it yet, dude, check out MSD's channel. I mean, I just mentioned the Grandmaster Gauntlet earlier. I don't know if you were playing when that came out. It was a pretty tough piece of content. MSD got through it without having to use a revive, and he used Professor X for a lot of it. Then watch his run for the Abyss, where he did the same thing, basically. Suida as well. These are like unawakened versions of Professor X doing this. Just being ridiculous. So, no, man, he doesn't need to be awakened. That's a great 6-star to get. His awaken ability, of course, it'll add damage. But he's the type of champ that already deals really good damage, so it's kind of like a little bit of a cherry on top situation. A little bit less ramp up needed to get the crazy numbers. But yeah. Most of these issues can be fixed with arenas, though. Yeah, I mean, like the gold and ISO issues and stuff like that you're talking about. Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's reasonable to for like everyone to just play a ton of the arena, you know? I do think this, though. I know a lot of people have gold issues, and they use the wrong ISO types. And look, man, like, I don't care, dude. If people want to use the different class types of ISO, that's fine by me, man. I don't care. It's your ISO, your gold. But it's like, seriously, dude, I've saved millions and millions of gold. I don't know how many millions, 20, 30 million gold at this point, just from using the correct ISO type. More, it's got to be more than that, because I think I made a video on it years ago. Let me see when I uploaded this video, and I think when I made this video, I think at the time it was like 20 million gold or something. Hold on. I don't even know what to search this video to pop up. Hey! Okay, 3 years ago. It was this video right here. And hold on. Can we see? I think I put it in like a little spreadsheet or something like that. Oh god, I have no idea. How'd you guys even watch these videos? I don't know, but I put like the breakdown of the cost and stuff like that, and it's a lot. It's a huge gold difference. A huge gold difference, and ISO difference too. That's the thing. It's not just gold, right? It's ISO. Because you're getting like 50% more use out of your ISO, 50% more value out of it. That's the only reason why it costs less, because hold on. These bots spamming this stuff. Hold on. Let me handle this bot situation real quick. I don't even know what's being spammed. Don't tell me. I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, should be good. And no, we cannot vote if Pixie Bell should be a mod or not. If you have any issues, you can send me a message on Twitter, like tweet at me, of if you feel like there's anyone abusing their wrenches or something like that. But no. Pixie Belle, she's keeping a wrench until she doesn't want it anymore. Lorson saying an overbuck saying, BG, needed 4 more Cosmic Tier 4 class catalysts to take my CGR to rank 2. Opened 25 crystals and didn't get one. Rip. Wow. Not a single one in 25? Oh, that's painful, man. That hurts. R.I.P., dude. This game, it's got away. What's up, Star? One of those nights, eh? I don't know. I mean, I apparently... I thought everyone was really cool up until maybe just a few minutes ago. But I don't know. Maybe I've missed a lot of messages, too. I don't know what's going on. Really, I thought Pixie having a wrench was like some sort of forced punishment or something. It is. It is, yeah. Have you done the 5-star shard arena? I have not. Not yet. Permanent 4-star arena for Cav and up would be ideal. Something to keep that ISO flow coming in. What do you mean by permanent 4-star arena? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, dude, thank you for another buck, by the way. Let me know what you mean exactly. Because I mean, you do get a lot of shard. Like, don't underestimate premium hero crystals. And, like, the Grandmaster crystal shards and all that stuff that come from the arena right now. I do wish there was a better way outside of the arena to get ISO. That's probably my only issue with ISO. Is like, I get it, dude. I play a lot of arena myself, and it's still kind of hard for me to keep up with the ISO needs. So, for someone that can't play arena as much, I mean, that's the nature of the game, though, right? Is like, you know, of course, the more you play, the better off you're gonna be in pretty much every aspect of the game, right? But still, I wish there was a better alternative. I'm not sure what they could do for a better alternative too. Maybe a permanent trade-in of like catalysts, where like, okay, if you have like an extra tier 4 basic or something, maybe you can trade in a tier 4 basic for like a good chunk of ISO. I feel like that would be pretty decent. Like, of course, it'd still be better to keep your catalysts and get to use them to rank your champs up. But part of the issue is like, okay, if you've got catalysts that are expiring, I mean, how do you use the things if you don't have the gold or ISO? So if you could at least trade those things in, I feel like it'd give players more control over how many champs they could rank up. I feel like that would maybe be a good solution. But okay, hold on. Let me see if you said 4-star shard arena. Oh, just for 4-star shards and like the milestones. 4-star shard arena, maybe just 3 or 4 4-stars total. And like no ranked rewards, or would that be the only reward? I don't know. I would say don't underestimate the current arenas. They give quite a bit. Like, the Grandmaster crystal shards in particular. Like I mean the PHCs, I get tons of my ISO from those, but hold on, let me go look at the milestones. Do you only get PHCs from one of the arenas? The featured, or is it featured and basic? Okay, Because, yeah, you have a pretty good chance of getting some good dupes out of that. Let me see. Yeah, you get them here, too. Not as many, I don't think. Maybe? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely things that Kabam can improve for it. I'll say that much. I don't know exactly what the best solution is. I think I'd rather it come from something outside of the arena that everyone has access to, even the non-arena grinders. So that's kind of the solution that I'd be in favor for, just coming from anywhere else. Increasing like the monthly event quest, even giving more dupes there. Would be fine, or having some sort of trade-in kind of system would be cool too. I think that'd be my preferred solution. Okay, Eric Nelson sending over 2 though, saying, BG, are you ready to accept You're My Father yet? You ever seen that show? Was it Maury? I think it was Maury that had it, where they did like paternity tests. And they would go, you are not the father. And then the guy would be dancing. He'd be overjoyed. That's me. I am not the father, and I'm just dancing around. Nope. BG, please check chat for Twitter. I check. I can only read so many messages. I check as much as possible. I'm sure there's people asking for Twitter in here, but I just pick random messages out. BG is stuck on 5.4.6. Don't have Magneto. What other champs are good for Ultron? I would say Medusa. Any champion that doesn't apply debuffs, even. You can do that fight technically with any champ. You just have to be careful not to put a debuff on Ultron when what's it called? When he has like the power gain, the grayed out power gain, or the grayed out healing buff. And then yeah, you know, Corvus can shred that dude. Red Hulk is maybe not ideal, but I know a bunch of people that use Red Hulk for that fight. But I use Medusa personally long before Magneto's buff. Using White Mags' pre-fight can be nice too. If you just have that pre-fight, you can still parry stun and everything and be okay. Otherwise, you have to like block and bait out heavy attacks, which can really start to add up damage-wise because that guy hits hard, and taking that many blocked hits can really hurt. Void can be used as well. It's a little bit of a tricky start to get the petrifies going, but he can be pretty good for that fight. Nebula shuts down robots pretty well too, so I would say Nebula. There's others. Eric Nelson sent over to saying, where were you October 31st, 2002? I was in the 10th grade. That's where I was. I don't know. If there was school on that day, I was in school sleeping. And if there wasn't school that day, well, regardless of school or no school, I was trick-or-treating. I trick-or-treated until I was 18. And 2002 was only 15 at the time. So, yeah, I was trick-or-treating. I got a what's it called? I got a pillowcase full of candy to back me up. Oh yeah. A better solution IMO would be 50% more from 5 stars and 50% more on top of that from 6 stars. Yeah, I disagree though, man. I'd rather just get more crystals. You can get 50% more ISO from crystals, or you could just get 50% more crystals. Give me the 50% more crystals. They come out to the same results, ISO-wise. Simon, Sienna Robux saying, hey, BG, did the trade-up thing to get my first 6-star Awakening gem. Okay. Landed on Cosmic, stuck whether I use it on CGR or Corvus. I have a max 5-star Corvus already, as well as that I'm currently going for 6-star featured, going for Herc. I could save for him too. Any advice? Save it. Yeah. Oh, save it, dude. If you're popping feature crystals right now, hell no, don't use that Awakening gem. If after the feature crystal run is done and you don't get Hercules and you don't have any other way to get Hercules, you're not going to grind for him in the arena or anything like that. At that point, I would give it to Corvus personally, as long as you're running suicides. If you're not, then I'd maybe even just hold it. But yeah, I think that's what I would do personally. Hold it for right now. See if you get Hercules. I'm taking so much damage from this guy. And if you don't get him in the next 30 days, pop it into Corvus Call today. Alright. Hold on. Eric Nelson, did you send over another 2? Or was this 2 that I already read? You know I asked that, right? My father, I was born July 30th, 2003. I mean, I could take a guess, yeah. I figured that's what you're saying, but no, I was not getting intimate with your mother. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It had to be said. That's not what I was doing. Lorson sending over a buck saying, I have a million champs to level up, but Golden ISO is holding me back. I can't stand arena, too grindy. Don't have the bald cap for it like you, BG. Well, get one, dude. Link in the description. Offer code banana. What are you waiting for? You're not going to find a better bald cap around. No, I get it, though, dude. I get it. That's why I said I think the best solution is to increase ISO gains from areas outside of the arena. Because then everyone wins. If you increase it from the arena, yeah, arena grinders will be better off. But what about everybody else? So, I think you increase it from a different angle. Increase it from any other area of the game, really, that's not arena. Well, maybe not any, because the incursions, that's another, like, optional mode. Put it in a place that, like, everyone is expected to... Like, I think everyone's kind of expected to do the monthly event quest. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't do the monthly event quest. But at that point, like, okay, it's totally on you, you know? Can't expect, to get spoon-fed everything. But the arena, yeah, I think it's reasonable to say a lot of people can't grind the arena, and that's fine. Eric Nelson sent over another 509 saying, my mom would have been a senior that year, so you never know. No. I definitely know. Let me put it this way. In 10th grade, throughout the entire year, well... I was going to say, I don't even know if I talked to a girl in the 10th grade, but that's not... I mean, like, I was definitely not in a relationship, but I'm trying to think if I even was, like, talking to girls at the time, man. I was a pretty shy kid. Actually, though, I think 9th grade. So 9th grade, I think that's... 9th grade was, like, when my buddy got his first girlfriend. And up until that point, like, it was like just the guys, you know, and we're all awkward as hell. But then his girlfriend started coming around and everything, started to loosen up a little bit, started to not be afraid of the ladies at that point, you know? So, but still, there was definitely, I was still very shy at the time. It definitely wasn't me. But, alright, anyway. Alyssa705 saying, Brian, I'm at a wall in the game where I am Cav, but to know the next step. I've completed variant 3. What do you think? I think more variants. If you completed variant 3, then you could for sure complete variant 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8. I mean, it's just a matter of having the champions. I think difficulty-wise, it's not like things get more difficult for the later variants, where you just need the right champions to counter those nodes, essentially. That's all. So if you don't have those champs, like let's say the Mystic variant, right? You did the tech one. Let's say the Mystic one is one that you want to do, because normally I recommend doing the Mystic variant or the Villain variant. I feel like those are the best two to start with. And if you don't have Mystic champs, okay, no worries. Pop open the dual class crystals, and hopefully you can bolster your Mystic roster a little bit, and just work on getting those champs ranked up, and then do those variants. So yeah. BG confirmed version. I mean, at the time, yeah. All right. Wait, Alyssa, did you send over? Yeah, you sent over 2. Hold on. I'm also at a point in life where I'm struggling to find my niche. Feel like I'm at a standstill and don't know what to do as a profession. Okay. Okay. I think a lot of people. Oh crap! I'm dead, aren't I? Well, that's a much more difficult question to answer, I would say. I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice, but oh my! Wait, hold on. I'm alive. Hold on a sec. I'm alive and healing through willpower. I want to see if I could pull this fight out. Tell me there's hope. Come on, Kamala. You can do it. Uh-oh. No, we're good. No, willpower. Did I just say willpower? Oh, jeez. That was, not what I wanted to say. Willpower. Showing its strength. Okay, as far as, like, what you want to do as a profession, man. I mean, of course, no one can tell you what to do, right? It's something that you kind of have to find yourself. But I would say the only way that that you really can find what you want to do yourself is to kind of get rid of distractions for a while. Get rid of as many distractions as possible. Like, stay off the internet. You know, don't turn the TV on. Like, it's really easy for our brains just to be like, I'm bored, and then just look at some screen, whether it's our phone or computer or TV, right? And then our brains are occupied and we're happy enough. Might not be as happy as if you found, you know, exactly what you wanted to do or something like that, but we're happy enough. And another day goes by and still don't know what to do, right? But the more time you can spend just kind of with yourself, just thinking, like, you don't even have to force it, but just if you just have everything else turned off, and the only thing you can really do is think. The only thing you can really do is just deal with your own brain. I feel like that might be the best way. Just figure out what kind of makes you happy. Go for happiness rather than money. Although, I mean, if, like, money does buy happiness to some extent, but, you know, definitely not the most important thing. As long as you can make enough money and doing something that makes you happy. That's my advice, at least. Good luck to you. It's not an easy thing to do. I remember, you know, people, speaking of like high school time, I remember people like saying you needed to figure out what you need to do by the end of high school, by the time you graduate and stuff like that. Man, how? There's so few people that I've ever talked to that have known what they wanted to do by that age. I think most people don't. And we change as people too, right? So like, even if you did want to do something and you had your heart set on it, well, it could quickly change over the years. But anyway, good luck, dude. Eric Nelson sending over another buck saying, on August 20, 2022, I'll be exactly half my mom's age. I'll be 19 years, 21 days old. Are you expecting a present? I feel like this is your attempt to try to get some other kind of birthday present or something. Mom, what are you getting me for my half your age birthday? Oh man, I don't even know. Like I know my parents' birthdays and stuff, but I've never even tried to do the math on it like that. Yuki sent over 3 of them Polish bucks saying, Laura will mess you up, Brian. You better not have been talking to other girls in the 10th grade. I mean, hey, that was before we were together, so what does it matter? I didn't even meet Laura for another couple years after that. Probably still would get messed up though. Okay. Oh crap! What did I just do? Oh no! Hit the Windows key. Pulled up something. Okay, hold on. Lorson sending over a couple of bucks saying, sure, we wouldn't mind getting 50% more shards in general, but I think giving more ISO by star level could be a good start, don't you think? Well, no, man, that's what I've just been saying this whole time. You get more shards. You get more ISO either way. So, like, I don't know. Let's just throw, like, a nice even number and say we get 1,000 ISO bricks every month. And let's say you want to increase that number to 1,500 ISO bricks every month. You could either, A, give 50% more ISO from each dupe, or B, just give 50% more dupes. And I'll take B every single time. You know, I rather just open up more crystals to get those dupes. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Kabam would do either of these things. I think they keep the resources tight for a reason, right? It's a free-to-play game. They like to sell stuff. But I'm just saying, if we had the choice, I'd rather just get more crystals to open up. You just sent over another buck to O2 saying, also, what's all this talk about BG having a long-lost son? I don't know. I honestly don't know how we got onto this conversation. But, I can assure you I'm no one's father. Devon Banks sending over a buck. Devon, thank you very much. Where are you at? BG, glad to see you live and well. But I woke up wondering, how is the old couple doing? You're not talking about, even though you almost took their heads off? Why do you gotta bring it up? Why do you gotta bring up those painful memories? Almost the worst day of my life, almost the last day of theirs. I don't know, though. I hope they are doing well. They were such a nice old couple. I hope they're still alive. That's almost, it's kind of dark to say. But it was like 6 years ago. I think they're still alive. They were pretty old, though. I hope they're still alive. In my head, they're still alive for sure. They dodged my rock, and that means they're immortal. Definitely. Vinay Pal Singh. I probably messed up your name. I'm so sorry. But thank you very much for the 40 rupees. Saying, hey BG, shout out Binny69, MCOC Prof. Huge fan. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. Thank you very much for the support. Eric Nelson sent over another 5 as well, saying, because BG is my father, whether he wants to admit it or not. Well, you keep trying that. I mean, the more you say, it's not like I'm gonna get you a Christmas present this year. Don't go looking under the tree. Wait, he sent over another 5 saying, I'll stop calling you my father if you tell us the bathroom story. It's not quite time yet for it. Can't force it, man. Told you. Can't force it. But thank you, dude. Patrick Marks sent an 05 as well, saying your long lost son wandering around in some obscure part of the world, wondering why he has an affinity for water cereal. Oh man. Can you imagine? I mean, there's like in like an alternate timeline of our universe. I do have a kid. And that kid loves beans and water cereal, probably. I don't know if the world's ready for 2 like that, you know? One's probably enough. ISO issue easy to solve. Give ISO tier 4 when you dupe a 4-star, tier 5 ISO dupe a 5-star, and tier 6 when you dupe a 6-star. That's what everybody wants, and I'm arguing for more dupes rather than that. You can't force the story, and BG couldn't hold it in the story. Wow. Casual Cashew. I was just reading your message. Thank you very much for the buck as well. This is also true. It's also true. Please search Benny69. Okay. I'm gonna look it up, but just in the future, Twitter is a lot easier for me to look at accounts. Because if all I was doing was looking up accounts all stream, I wouldn't be able to play the game at all. So I'll look it up in your case. Maybe you're not familiar with that rule, I guess. I don't know. Rule sounds so lame to say it's a rule, but yeah. Let's take a look at your account. Ooh, this was my first rank 3 6-star. I also had a torch for my first rank 3. Nice, dude. But yeah, if you ever want to send over a picture of your profile or anything like that, Twitter is where it's at for that. Meat Eater sending over a buck as well. Where are you at? Open my 5-star for the anniversary, and then I guess what I got. A MODOK. I was so mad. I sighed so hard, and I found out my account is 4 years old. Rip, dude. I don't know. MODOK is kind of cool, but yeah, I get it. I get it. He's not the champ that anyone's really looking for. I think he's a little bit better than people give him credit for, but maybe not that much better. Okay, actually, here's the way I look at MODOK. Once upon a time, I considered him to be an underrated champion. He's a strong defender, and actually had some like decent offensive utility. And auto block, dude, auto block is a lifesaver when you're playing a champ. But that was years ago, before all these other crazy champs came out, and you know, all the champs and their buffs and stuff like that. So I can no longer say he's an underrated champ. He's just a defender at this point, pretty much. I might include him in my my deck, my 30 champ deck for the solo mode, though. We'll see. Eric Nelson sent over 3 saying, I love beans and water cereal. Prove it. I don't believe you. I need proof of these claims. Like, eating that one time is a toleration of those foods. It doesn't prove your love. The only way to prove your love of these fine dining cuisines is if you eat them all year long like I do. You know? But alright, anyway, thank you for another 3, dude. Mickle sending over to the buck saying, shout out to you and your mods. My first time donating. Love your streams. Ah, man. Well, thank you very much for the buck. And yes, shout out to the mods. I know sometimes people get a little, angry at the mods, but they're just doing what I asked them to do, and they're doing it all without any sort of pay or anything like that. All their hard work. Trying to keep the chat a little bit clean, you know, from the spam and the all caps. But yeah, Nichols, thank you very much for the buck. Appreciate it. Hey BG, this is my first weekend off since the beginning of 2020. Quick shot, damn, dude. Enjoy it, man. First weekend off in almost 2 years. Good lord. Do you just work? I mean, is that like your normal schedule? Do you have like a Wednesday through Sunday schedule or something like that, or have you just been working extra? Lorson sent over another buck saying, BG, the Spidey movie opens next week. Remember what I said a while ago? Get ready, I'm sending a lift and tickets. You're going. Well, you could try. I can tell you this much, man. I ain't going. You could send it, but I'll be here. Oh, man. It's like an internship to being a YouTuber? Being a mod? Is it? I did, but I got promoted, so now I work 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, and every other Saturday 8 to 4. Okay. Dang, dude, that's a long day. 8 to 6 Monday through Friday? That's a 10-hour day right there. That's a long day, dude, especially, like, hold on. I mean, what do you do now? Like, what's your promotion? Because you work on cars, I think, right? Unless I always misunderstood what you've done. But I always thought you worked on cars. I feel like that's an exhausting day right there, man. Doing a physical job like that. I remember my buddy, the buddy that kept my car running and taught me what little I do know about cars. Where, like, you know, instead of taking it to a shop, because one, couldn't afford to, and two, I wanted to learn how to kind of, you know, fix stuff and I had no experience before, and so, like, you know, he showed me how to replace my brakes. Some other, I mean, just random stuff that was wrong with my car, replacing little bits here and there, parts that I didn't even know existed, like the mass airflow sensors and stuff, or sensor. But anyway, he always said, like, because he was a you know, car mechanic for a few years, and then he went he was in the military. He, you know, became like an aircraft mechanic, and he said his back was like destroyed from being a car mechanic, and it's so much better for him being an aircraft mechanic now. Just thinking, like, okay, I sell car parts to professional clients now instead of retail. Oh, okay, so you were selling the car parts. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I was gonna say, man, that's such a demanding job, it would seem like, if you were fixing cars. Okay. Got it. Alright, Eric Nelson, sending over 10. Dude, thank you very much. Saying BG in the face that there is a new Spider-Man movie coming out, and I have a new YouTube channel, and I've been here for 4.5 years. Can I put in my application to be granted the power of the wrench? You can put it in, but all right. Here's the thing. You see your message? 3 messages above it and 2 messages below it. All blue names. That's the thing. I just try to keep a balance in the chat, because otherwise you get complaints that like, oh, you only read the blue messages. And listen, people are going to complain no matter what. But at the same time, I get it. If someone is newer in here, they might think, oh, okay, that is really all he does is read those messages. Like, I don't know. But yeah. So essentially denied. It's nothing personal. It's just I can't really mod anyone at the moment. There will be a time, there will be a stream where there's less blue names and we need a little bit of help cleaning up the chat. And then at that time and only that time will there be more blue. Oh my god, I just got annihilated by this guy. That's when the next mod will happen, pretty much. Still trying to learn when to sleep because I no longer work nights. Oh, dude. That's tough to switch. But dude, Eric Nelson, man, thank you all for all the generous donations tonight, dude. Carl Pimp sent it over to the buck as well, saying, BG, you want to race to 500,000 PvP fights 1? The winner can make the other open 5 featured calves or something. So you're telling me it's life and death over this race? 5 featured calves. How many units that is? I'll race you. But hell no, dude. We could race, but I'm not popping open cav crystals. I'm not grinding that much right now. I mean, right now, luckily, I've got the suicides on because the off season, it's all extended and whatnot. But even then, I'm gonna be traveling very soon here, so even now, when I can grind more with suicides, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, come on, dude. Really broke free of that stun before I can get my combo in. Dang. It's gonna be after gifting anyways? Dude, after gifting, I got the Hercules grind, I got the Null grind, I got the Hyperion grind. I got a lot of grinding to do. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna grind for all 3 of those, but I would like to. BG, how many points you aiming? I'm just scooping up milestones, dude. I'm not grinding for the champion. I'm just getting as many milestones as I can. Yuki sent over 5 of them Polish bucks saying, Brian, are you excited for this year's gifting event? I am. What are you hoping to see in the solo and alliance rank rewards? You know what? I'm not excited. Now that you put it that way. Because I want 6 stones. But if there's a lot of 6 stones in like the greater gifting crystals or something. I mean, I want 6 stones in those ranks. But I just realized if they put 6 stones in the greater gifting crystals, like no matter what, I'm gonna get outspent on the greater gifting crystals, right? And then if they put rank 4 resources in there, people are gonna get. Oh man, I'm kind of not excited actually. I don't know, dude. Oh man, I don't know. The whole gifting, I mean, I am excited, but at the same time, I do feel like I'm just going to fall further behind. It's a weird feeling. I don't know what I want to see, though. I guess I want more 6-star shards. I want to open up more 6-star crystals. That's what I really want. I really want to pull more, you know, more 6-stars in. I don't need Awakening Gems necessarily, because if I don't have the 6 stones to back them up, well, then Awakening Gems don't really have that much value to me. You know, even, like, I'm still excited to get them. I was excited to get the last one, because, I mean, you know, it's not like they have no value. And now I have 3 Awakening Gems I'm sitting on, which feels, or technically 4, which does feel good, but, like, I don't need another. If they do add Weapon X as the trophy champ, which I think is pretty likely. Well, I already have Weapon X. I don't really know what I'm hoping to get. I think it's just fun to pop open crystals. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, is just kind of seeing what happens. But I do want 6-star shards. That's probably the #1 thing out of them that I want. Okay, check Twitter. Okay, I'm going to do a couple Twitter checks. See a couple people asking. Oh man, I just scrolled down though, and well, I can't check Twitter for you now. That is the definition of spam right there, man. You got to give more time in between asking. But let's see. Hopefully Justin is not spamming. Justin, where are you at? Whom to rank up for 7.3? Exploration and Abyss. Well, for 7.3 exploration, it's kind of hard for me to say. You really just have to like start exploring, and when you run into a roadblock, you know, rank to get around that roadblock, you know. As far as the Abyss goes, though, I mean, Doom is great for the Abyss. So, and Doom is just great in general. So, yeah, easily the standout here is Doom, I would say. Other than that, though, I mean, you have other good champs here, but like, I don't know specifically for 7.3 in the Abyss. You've got Strife too. Yeah, I'd say Strife because I don't see Aegon. Unless you wanted to go with like 5-star Aegon if you have a 5-star Aegon, but otherwise, build a team around Strife. I can't tell you exactly what team though, because I didn't go in with Strife myself. But yeah, Doom is an amazing rank up, of course. Archangel probably put in a ton of work for you in 7.3. I know he did good in 7.2. Claire, Magneto, all the usual hitters. But yeah, you just have to quest at that point until you hit a wall, and then rank to get around it. It's not so easy to say when you get to like the higher level quests of who's going to be the most valuable, you know. Dragon sent over a book saying, BG, I have the Herc, the Knoll, the Hype grinds. Dragon, I have the Claire, Penny, and Kitty grinds. Oh, man. I forgot about Penny. I want Penny too. How to see an arena grinder's priorities. See above, yeah. Dang, I do really want Penny. We'll see. All right, Lorson sent over a buck saying, speaking of wrenches, unrelated, we'll see about the movie, even if it's the last thing I do. Oh man, I'm just not going. I don't want to break your heart, but I'm not going to see the movie. I hope everyone else enjoys it, and you know, we're gonna ban for spoilers and stuff as always. But there's no way I'm gonna go see it. Maybe when it comes out on a streaming platform, but then again, it's gonna be Disney, right? And I mean, I'll get Disney again at some point, I guess, but even then, low chances. Maybe on a plane ride. That's when I saw the Avengers movies. Star sending over Buck saying, why get Penny when you could get Nickel? Star, are you serious right now? It's 11:04 p.m. It's even later for you. And you're going to ask this question? Star. Sad laugh track right there. No, my name is still Star, not serious. Oh my god, you know what? You know what, Star? Just take the lap. Boo. Boo. Ooh, 70,000 gold. That's nice. 70,000 instead of 50,000? That's a nice boost right there. I like that. Can you tell me why Hercules has a romance synergy with Wolverine? Well, I didn't read the comics, but I'm pretty sure they get all romantic like in the comics. From what I've heard. BG, you staying up New Year's? New Year playing MCOC? I'll be up. Yeah, I'll be playing MCOC, yeah. You can count on both of those things. Alright, on a serious note though, it is getting late and, well, I have to go vomit due to Star's terrible jokes. Awful puns. Star, why do you do this? Why do good people use bad puns? BG, please check Twitter for Kevin Lopez. He was asking nicely all stream. Okay, will do. I know other people are asking for Twitter checks and stuff too, and I promise you I don't ignore them intentionally. It's just somehow sometimes it's how it goes. Regular message, Twitter messages, I see whatever I can, but I also miss a lot of them, unfortunately. All right, but let me see here. Can any of these champs help me with getting to Thronebreaker? If so, which should I invest on ranking up? I wouldn't be so concerned with Thronebreaker if I were you. You're level 51. You've got 3 champs maxed out as 5 stars. I think the better thing to do is to do the back issues, to do the variants. So I'd highly recommend getting this Venom ranked up. If you haven't already done the Mystic and Symbiote variant or the Villain variant, you know, both of these 2 champs, Doom and Venom, they could tag team those variants so well. But if you already did those variants, then I recommend doing other variants. You want to do a single clear of as many of them as you possibly can. Maybe skip like the first 2. But try to do single clears of the rest of them. And you'll get... Your roster will... it'll just be so much stronger. And then you go back to Act 6. And then that's when you make the push for Thronebreaker. So you kind of just have to rank up whatever variant you're shooting for next. Just because I don't know which ones you've done and haven't done, or if you've done any of them. But I usually do recommend the Mystic and Symbiote variant and Villain variants as your first. And then from there, you know, maybe find a mercenary or find some heroes, or you do have one really strong tech champ here. You could actually, you've got a 6-star sentinel as well. You could do the tech variant and so on. And yeah, don't be so concerned with Thronebreaker. At 51, most people are not even Cavalier yet, let alone Thronebreaker. So if you're Cav, you're already ahead of the game, I would say. But you still have to kind of go through the process of, you know, usually going through some of the back issues and stuff like that. So, the Meat Eater's sending over another buck. Saying, why is bacon called bacon and cookies are called cookies? When you cook bacon and bake cookies. Okay. What did the doctors... No, not 2. Why 2, dude? What did the doctors say to the ill Power Ranger? It's morphine time. Okay. Both hilarious. Now take the lap. Ew. Why do you do this? Why does anyone want to do this? Why do you... Wow. You know what? I'm just going to end it here. It's going to do it, guys. None of you... I like the way Zach put it. None of you are without sin. There it is. There it is right there. Okay. But on that note, I am going to call it a night here. Before I go, though, shout out to Eric Nelson for being tonight's biggest D. Eric, thank you, dude. Even though I'm not your father, thank you very much for all the generous support, dude. And thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate it, guys. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Hope to see you all then. And I'm so happy that the lag never came back after the start of the stream. Anyway, night everybody.